Hi YouTube, back to Basics Gal here again. Today I'm going to be cooking up some bacon, so I thought I would share with you how I store the bacon fat for use later on in recipes. We all know how to cook bacon up. I'm not going to go into how to cook bacon. We all know how to either do it on top of the stove or in the oven. Some people even do it in the microwave. Anyway, this is more about how I store the bacon grease for use in recipes later on. Since in the summertime we eat a lot of BLTs, this is a great time to think about storing, bacon fat for use in your soups and your vegetables over the winter. Anyway, I'm going to let this cook out, and I'm going to be back here shortly after I let the bacon fat cool. Alrighty, the bacon fat has been cooling for about 15 minutes now. It's cool enough to pour into these silicone molds. What I do is I take a measuring spoon, a tablespoon normally, and I fill it with water, and I test how many I can put into the cavity that I'm using for a mold, so I know what the measurement is. These are actually a tablespoon. Uh, so I know that each one of these cavities that are filled completely up is a tablespoon of bacon grease. So when I use them in my recipes, I know it's a tablespoon. Anyway, I'm going to pop these in the freezer and I'll bring you back when they're solidified. Well, it's the next day now. I let them sit in the freezer overnight. I could have taken them out after an hour or so, but I let them stay in overnight. As you can see, they're nice and bright white. They pop out real easy out of these silicone molds. And I like to store them not in baggies. You can store them in baggies, but I like to store them in these ball freezer jars. And the reason I do that is because they don't get crushed when I stick them in the freezer. Anyway, real simple. Simple idea. I like the pre-measured bacon grease, and that way I can store it in the freezer and it lasts indefinitely too. Anyway, look below the video. I've done the comparison of the nutritional contents of butter versus bacon fat, and I just thought I'd share with you the butter cow and calf that was at the state fair. Anyway, this is Back to Basics Gal. Thanks for stopping by.